Alright guys, testing out this live to see if how it works. Let me know if you guys can hear me.
Are you tired of the media spinning the truth and pushing false narratives? Well, take a look at this.
Alright guys. Oh, there's a major delay. What's up, Spencer? Hey Keith, what's up? Be right. I'm testing this, guys, so I don't know how it's sounding. I don't know. I can't hear anything. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Let me know if you guys can hear me. I don't know if there's a long feedback. Sounding good? Alright. Let me switch this. Alright, so I'm going to be editing this. Sucks I can't hear. Let's see something here. Let me go live on my channel so that I can hear. Oh, okay, I can see you guys here. So alright, that's better. What's up, Steve Jaden from Tucson, Arizona? Alright, so let's get it started. There's a delay, so I'll go through it. If you guys have any questions, you can ask in the live. I'm going to edit this portrait and hang around for the ride, guys. There's a delay, so I'll go through it. If you guys have any questions, you can ask in the live. I'm going to edit this portrait. Hang around for the ride. Thank you, Wayne. Thank you, Wayne. Also, let me apologize. There's no music because I have this monetized, so I don't want to play music, and then I get demonetized because of such. Also, let me apologize. There's no music because I have this monetized. I don't want to play music, and then I get demonetized. Hey, little soldier. And hey, sorry I'm bushy, bro. It's quarantine time, so no shave, no shave. What are we in March? No shave March, I guess. Hey, little soldier. And hey, sorry I'm bushy, bro. It's quarantine time, so no shave, no shave. What are we in March? No shave March, I guess. Yeah, be right. Okay. What I'm doing right now is I created a. I gotta remember that you guys can actually see me before I do any crazy stuff on this while you guys watching. What I'm doing right now is I'm masking the sock and her underwear because it's black and I'm trying to put some more detail back into it. So I am creating a layer on the sock and the underwear, and I'm lifting the black in it so that you can see the details. Alright. And I'm trying to put some more detail back into it. So I am creating a layer, and I want to put back some darkness into it. And I'm lifting the black in it so that you can see the details in the sock. Alright, that looks good. If I uncheck this layer here, so this is the layer that I use. This is why I love Capture One, because you can use ski visuals. One of the cleanest to do it. Thanks, man. Um, Man, she got great outfit. Yep, she has a great physique. All right, so this layer, it's like Photoshop. This is why I prefer Capture One than Lightroom. I don't use. It's been years I haven't used Lightroom. You can create layers and you can use it to fix what you want to fix, just like in Photoshop. So this is a layer created to lift the blacks in the sock. So it's on a separate layer, as you can see. And then if I want to go back to do any changes to the whole picture, I just go back on my background. You can create layers and you can use it to fix what you want to fix. Let's see. This is a layer created to lift the black in the sock. Alright, that looks good. So from here, I am going to open this in. Also, I have my preset, my, what do you call it, my styles and stuff. So I have my different color grading, which soon I'll put out for sale. I'm working on them and having different ones that I'll be putting out soon. Still have to do some more work on them, but yeah, getting those ready for you guys. From here, I'm going to open this in Photoshop. Alright, so first things first, I always duplicate. I never work on the background, just in case, you never know. So I always duplicate a layer, and I'm going to bring this across. Let's try with the K first and see how this works with my patch healing tool. So, first things first, I always duplicate. I never work on a background, so in case you never know, I always duplicate the layer. And if that looks good, then I merge it down. I mean, I don't have to merge it down, but I don't think I'll be going back just for that little spot. So now I'm going to create the layer, and I'm going to put it on soft. I want to remove this little green, because if you see the original, it had a little, what do you call that, the net for the pole to hold the net for the tennis. So I'm going to remove that. Merge that down, then I'm going to just move these. Have you ever heard of the Helios? I am not sure about the Helios. Hey Rodney, no problem, man. Quarantine and edit. Nothing to do right now, so might as well just go live, you know? Yeah, I'm still rocking that XT3. Not getting rid of my XT3. I will get something else, but I'm not getting rid of my XT3. XT3 was initially for video, so if I do get a full frame or a medium format, I will still use my XT3 for video. Yeah, I'm still rocking that XT3. Not getting rid of my XT3. I will get something else, but I'm not getting rid of my XT3 was initially for video, so if I do get a full frame or a medium format, I will still use my XT3 for video. Alright, let's see how this looks. Yeah, Lonnie, daddy's here. GFX 50R is 1,000. Yeah, but I don't like the R. If anything, I'll get the. If anything, I'll get the 50S. All right, so this model already has great skin, as you guys can see. So there's not much I have to do. I have my actions already made for my dodge and burn. So what I'm going to do it so you guys can see. I'll create a new layer, hit shift and delete. It'll bring up this box. 50% gray, blend mode normal, opacity 100. Click OK. Go to your blending options, bring it down to soft light. This is how I do it. Other people use the curves. I don't like the curves, so I prefer this method. Rename this Dodge and Burn Global. Dodge and Burn Global. Okay. Then on top of this, I'm going to create a gradient map. But when you're creating the gradient map, you always want to make sure that this is black on top and not white. So you make sure it's black on top. You go to your gradient map. Then it's going to give you a black and white. And then on top of that, I'm going to create a curve, which I'm going to pull down so that helps you to see the blemishes and the stuff that needs to be fixed and corrected. You can play with this how you want to make it more effective. So you can do like this. See, the more you tweak it, the more you start to see where that needs to be fixed. Isaac, thank you. Appreciate that. All right. And then you can bring it down like so. So what you're gonna do, I'm gonna start on her face. So I'm going to do a next curve and bring it down to darken it so I can see the stuff that I need to fix better. And you just want to group all this. Group this. Label this help. I don't remember how I found you, probably because I saw you post and use it like that. Oh, nice. Well, Isaac, you're here now, so I appreciate you being here. Yeah, XD3 is life. All right. So I'm going to use my dodge and burn tool. And for this, I like to zoom out. I don't like to zoom in because then you don't see the stuff that needs to be fixed, and sometimes you end up doing too much. So I'm going to let me do this, hold on. Let me relabel this, dodge and burn retouch. And then I'm going to label these the help. Help. Alright, and I'm going to put everything in this group. Ah. Ah. Okay. Hold on. Alright. So now I'm gonna start dodging and burning. Okay, with the dodge and burn, with this dodge and burn tool, I just use option to switch in between. So instead of every time clicking here and then selecting the burn or selecting the dodge, I just hold down option and it does the opposite of whichever one I'm on. So right now I'm on dodge. So if I need to burn, I just hold in the option and then it's going to burn instead of dodge. So with this, I'm going to bring this down a bit more. Okay. Can you guys see the How long have you been editing this photo for? I just started, Zachary. Just started. Um, can you guys see the mouse or what I'm doing, or is it too small? I just started, Zachary. Just started. Um, can you guys see the mouse or what I'm doing, or is it too small? Too small. Okay. Let me zoom in then. All right. So basically, I'll zoom in so you guys can see it. Basically, this is what I'm doing. I am using the brush and I am lightening the dark areas that I don't want and darkening I'm darkening the light areas that I don't want. So for example here, I can see this is a dark spot that's not blending in with the rest of her skin tone. So I'm going to lighten this. I'm going to lighten here. So I'm just evening out the transitions from the dark to the light areas. And as you can see, I'm not using too much of a high opacity. I'm like exposure 2%, which is really low. So you can gradually build. So let me know if you guys are seeing the mouse now what I'm doing. So you see I'm just blending in. You can see that this was light. No problem. Once it's good, I'll leave it on. If it's not, because this was supposed to be initially just a test run, just to see how it would do and how it would work. But then everybody jumped on and it was like, hey, so I just roll with it. So we'll see how it is and how it looks. And if it's good, I'll just keep it on. If not, I'll do a next one. Once it's good, I'll leave it on. If it's not, because this is supposed to be initially just a test run, just to see how it will. This is the first time I'm doing live editing on YouTube, so. You guys are seeing you're seeing the mouse now? You guys are seeing you're seeing the mouse now? Alright, so let me show you guys a quick before and after. So this is before. So you see it's just evening out her skin tone and blending it seamlessly. Make a layer and circle all the primary areas you want. Alright, no problem. I'll do that for you guys to see. Alright, let me zoom out a bit. Alright, so let me do what Spencer just said and show you guys this real quick. Alright, so before I started, you can see like here. Ah, dang, hold on. Let me choose a brush. So before I started, you could see like this spot right here. Remove this. Alright, so this spot right here. This here needs to dodge because it's dark. Then you have like right here. You know, you need to even out the skin tones and stuff. So this is what I'm just doing in dodge and burn. Like right here too, you can see this spot is light and this is dark, so I'm going to darken this part just to blend everything in seamlessly so that it, right now, as you can see how it looks now, see everything right now is starting to blend in and look better as opposed to how it was looking before. Alright, Capano, no problem. How long does it take dodge and burn? How long does dodge and burn take you? Man, dodge and burn takes me a while, bro. Cause I'm very detailed with my work, as you guys can tell. Let me go back to the dodge and burn tool. I'm very detailed with my work, so I go in and make sure everything is good. So it takes me a while. Some edits, depend on how deep I go, it can take me 3, 4 hours, 5 hours. I did an edit already that took me a whole day. So it all depends on the person. If you want to just do a rush edit, you can do it in 30, 45 minutes. But I take my time when I'm doing it. Exactly, Lonnie. Don't worry about time, worry about the image. And I'll be honest with you guys, when I'm editing and I'm doing my dodge and burn, I don't even pay attention to the time. I get so drawn in that I don't even realize the time is going. At the end of the day, the results is what matters. So if you guys can see, watch the forehead now. You can see the difference. Alright, and I'm still seeing a little bit of highlight right here, so I'm going to make the brush big so you guys can see. I'll zoom in a little bit. So I'm going to darken down this highlight right here. Like they say, dodge and burn separates the boys from the men. And it was 24 hours on image the other day. Yeah, Bentley, yeah man, you gotta invest. That's what makes me stand out. That's why you guys love the images, is because I put time into the editing. I put time into the work. I mean, granted, it's good out of the camera because as you can see, look, this is I haven't edited, I haven't color graded yet, I haven't done anything yet, and I mean it already looks good. So it starts in the camera. Not sure if you mentioned it before. I tuned in, so I catch it in the replay, but your skin tones always look epic. Isaac, no, I didn't mention that. Skin tones, that's the camera, and that's the camera, and that's good lighting because I haven't even done her skin tones as yet. So what you're seeing right now is actually just from the camera. I have not changed, I have not edited anything with skin tones as yet. So I'll get to that part just now. I'm going as editing. Can you guys still see the mouse? Let me know if ever you're not seeing the mouse so I can zoom in and make it bigger. see the mouse? Let me know if ever you're not seeing the mouse so I can zoom in and make it bigger. Oh, the finishing images. Isaac, if you meant, thanks, classic Fuji. Yeah, Fujifilm colors, that's for sure. Um, if you mean the final images, like Lonnie said, then well, my base point is from in camera, and then from there I just fine tweak it, which you will see. Colors, that's for sure. Um, if you mean the final images, like Lonnie said, then well, my base point is from in camera, and then from there I just kind of tweak it, which you will see. Let me show you guys again. So as you can see, watch the arm. So you see, this is just with dodging and burning. Let me zoom out. And then I'll put it back in black and white. Yeah, Isaac, it's a lot in camera, and then it makes it easier when I'm doing the final images to just tweak it and make it look good, but with the color grading. But it's mostly in camera. You get it right in camera first, and then you tweak it after. Yeah, Isaac, it's a lot in camera, and then it makes it easier when I'm doing the final images. I like to zoom out and edit, but I have to remember that you guys can't see the mouse, so I have to zoom in so you guys can see what I'm doing. You get it right in camera first, and then you tweak it after. I like to zoom out and edit, but I have to remember that you guys can't see the mouse, so I have to zoom in so you guys can see what I'm doing. Let's see a before and after here. So here's a before, after. See, I could have left the arm like this, but I don't like the sharp edge here. I don't like how it looked. So I evened it out just to make it look a little better, and then I'm going to just bring it back. I could have left the arm like this, but I don't like the sharp edge here. I don't like how it looks. So I even it out to make it look a little better, and then I'm going to just bring it back. So if you guys want the work to look like this, hope you guys are willing to put in the time. If you guys want the work to look like this, if you guys are willing to put in the time. So here's a before. You can see the forehead, you can see the arm here. Before, after. You can see right here by the mouth. All that is fixed. Let me put it with the cap off. So before. Alright, she has good skin, so there's not really much that I have to do. Just on her legs here. Hey Tyler, what's up? So I'm going to fix on the leg right here. So as you guys can see again, I'm just burning in where that's light and lightening where that's dark, just to give it a smooth transition from the light to dark areas. Remember, if you guys aren't seeing the mouse, just let me know so I can zoom in. It's a bad habit because I like to edit from a zoomed out. So it'll just be in me to zoom back out and edit. So just let me know if you're not seeing the mouse. Let's show you guys the before. So you see the transition is just a lot smoother. Let's do with the light. Take off the help. So you see on the leg, you can see on the leg where all the blemishes and everything is evened out now. I'm gonna do this side here in color so you guys can see it happening as I do it. Let me see if I'm missing any questions. The rainbow of death. That doesn't happen often. I guess it's the internet. All right, well, I guess this is trying to get me not to continue. Imagine that. This is the first time that this is happening. So I guess I might have to come back and do this later or tomorrow, guys. If it keeps freezing like this, I might have to close other apps down. Okay, it's back. Let's see if it'll let me continue. It's not MacBook problems, bro. This don't freeze on me at all. So this is I guess it was just because of the internet or something, but this doesn't freeze on me. And I would have Premiere open, I would have Capture One open, and Photoshop open. I know you are. I just had to set that straight because you know Lonnie would jump in here and be like, "Ah, it's a Mac." All he knows is his Dell with his PC. Surprised he didn't say anything yet. Alright, so let's show you before and after. So you see, the transition is a lot smoother. Alright, so Isaac, I'm just gonna show you a quick tip on the skin tone because you asked about it, so I'm not sure if you're still there. If this video is up, you'll see it later because I can't really do this whole edit as this video will be forever. So I'm just going to show you a quick tip on the skin tone. So as you can see, this arm here, it's a little darker than the rest of her body. So I'm going to create a selective layer. I'm going to invert it. So Command I, I'm going to use my brush. And I'm going to use white because it's black. So you're going to paint white. So I'm going to just paint on this arm. All right, you're not seeing anything, but if I hit the bracket below delete, it's next to the open close bracket, is it? I can't tell you what it is, but it's like when the line is like slash like this. It's right above the enter. It's gonna show you the mask that you're painting on. So I'm gonna use that to see where I'm painting. And it doesn't really matter where you paint because you're going to only attack a certain color. So just don't make sure you don't go over into the other color. But even if you go out here, it's not going to be an issue because you're not going to be attacking those colors. So I'm just gonna all here. All right. And now because you're in selective color, you're just going to be attacking the reds. So it's not going to affect in the back the greens or anything. So because you're only choosing that color to fix. So all I would do is go on the reds because her skin tone has reds and yellow in it, and then I can just brighten it up. See how easy that was, so quick. So now this almost matches the rest of her skin tone, but you can see she has a little bit of orange in it. So I'm going to slide a little bit to the orange, and I'm gonna, because I lightened it, it kind of turned a little lighter than this. So I'm gonna bring back in some reds into her skin tone, right? And then I'm going to go on the yellow now because her skin tone is yellow and red. Yellow and red makes up the skin tone. So I'm going to lighten this a little bit as well. And I'm also going to bring in some and bring back in some red. If I try this a little bit. So you just have to play with it to get the matching that you want. I'm going to go on the red. Let's bring in. So you see guys, that's a simple little fix like that, and there you go. You know, and you get the skin tone to match. And like for her face, it's a little lighter than here, so I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to selective color. I'm going to paint. So I'm going to invert this. I'm going to paint on her face with the white around where I want. So I'll bring this here. And then I'm going to, it's an awesome tip. No problem, you're welcome. So now I paint the face, so I'm going to use the reds and I'm going to bring it down now because it's her face is darker, so I'm going to bring you what you want. Then I'm going to go into yellow, do the same thing, bring it down. And I'm going to bring this up a little bit. And look at the difference. There you go. Simple ways to match skin tone. So you know, if you have anywhere else you would want to fix, like for example her legs, I would make the legs match this a little bit more too, or make the rest of her body match the legs because I like the skin tone of her lower body more. So you can create a next selective layer and you can use the reds and bring up the reds. So let me invert that, and then, and as you can see, I can just paint anywhere. It doesn't matter because it's not affecting anything else. It's not affecting the green. It's not affecting any other color because you're only attacking those colors. So I'm removing it from, because some of it touched the stomach. So I'm just painting black to remove it from there. And I'm going to paint back where I want it. And as you can see now, it's matching the bottom half of her body. Alright, so I won't go too much into the editing. I'm just showing you guys the basics so you guys can play around with it yourself. I was just showing you how I do it, and I'm just going to color grade this quickly a little bit. So if I want to color grade, there's a lot of different ways you can color grade. What I like the most is curves. I use curves. I go in the blues. I would slide up from here and then just bring down here a little bit, and that's good. I can go in my color balance. I would go into my highlights. I would bring up some of this here. You know, you can bring up the reds or you can bring it like this. It's all up to you how you want to play with it and how you want to make your image look. And look how this transformed from. So let me group everything. Hold on. Let's group everything in here. So from this to this, as quick and as simple as that. All right, I'm gonna stop here because I got some stuff to do. This was just supposed to be a test, a test run, but you guys jumped on real quick and was like, oh yeah, he is on, so let's see what he's doing. So I'm going to do this again the next time. Probably would be the same image. I'll just continue with it. You guys can comment below. Let me know if you want to know anything so that when I do go live again, that I can address it one time. All right. So if you guys enjoyed this live, let me know in the comments as well if you enjoyed it so then I can do some more like this. I'm going to come back again. I'm going to further edit this image because this is an image that I am going to post. So I want you guys to see the final result when I'm done with it. Alright guys, so hope you guys enjoyed and see you in the next one.